Sagittarius. Sagittarius, my apologies. I didn't even notice my AirPod wasn't in. Wagwan Saggy. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your self-love spread, episode 0131 for January 31st. Remember that the episodes are just for record, right? Energy does not have an expiration date on it. You can check out any reading that you're drawn to on the channel, Saggy. And if it helps you, you're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Okay? Saggy, thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I really appreciate you supporting my content. I really appreciate you sharing it with others. I really appreciate you helping us to grow our spiritual study hall to where it is today. Thank you, genuinely, okay? Saggy, I hope you're feeling okay. I'm having some ginger tea. I'm well. Saggy, don't worry, be happy, okay? I hear the song clairaudiently in my head. Straight downloads. Already, we ain't even shuffled yet. Saggy, I always pre-shuffle, but I like to give you a shuffle on camera as well, okay? Saggy, you do the placements for this self-love spread, okay? You do the placements. I don't know who I'm reading for. I just feel the energy. May I read for Muma, Pupa, Granny, Auntie, your co-worker? You gotta let me know, okay? Let's see what Gwan Saggy. This is your self-love spread by the Love Your Inner Goddess deck by Alana Fairchild. The beautiful lioness, lion-hearted lioness, number 26. Number 1, wild and free in the reverse. Number 2, divine badass in the upright. Number 17 in the reverse, you are the light. Be the light, Saggy. You are the light. Okay? Now, Sagittarius, you get 4 cards in your spread this week for the self-love spread. Okay, I was called to do 4 card spreads this week. So, we're going to follow the divine, beautiful, awesome, magnificent universe and do where our heart consciousness leads us to do, okay? Oh my goodness. See my sunflower, Saggy? Let me move it out of the way so you can see your reading, though. Number 26, Lioness Sagittarius. Lioness says your ability to love yourself and be empowered is maturing, Saggy. Great job, babe. Good job. See, look at you. Saggy, you are learning that the real beauty and value of you comes from within. You are learning to rise above emotional game playing with honesty. You can enjoy your attractiveness as a person without allowing it to control your life or your sense of self-worth. Sagittarius, if others try to control you through their opinions about your appearance or in any other way, you will be strong enough to recognize it as their issue and nothing to do with you, my love. Others will be attracted to your true inner beauty, appreciating your loveliness and enjoying how it helps them feel good about who they are too. Yes, Sagittarius. Now for the spiritual guidance portion of number 26, the Lioness Saggy. Lioness brings you her soul medicine, helping you recognize that your feminine power is grounded in dignity. She stands against beauty being used as a tool of manipulation, to get something, to control someone, to put someone else down and make them feel unworthy. She knows that such behavior is dishonorable, taking what was once beautiful and distorting it into something ugly and corrupt. Lioness is the medicine of honor, of beauty that is enjoyed but not exploited. She is the soul medicine of courage. Sagittarius, she refuses to be used as a pawn in another's game. She refuses to play with the minds and emotions of others. Her ways are direct and open. I love direct people, Sag. You see, me and you could be besties because I love direct, blunt people. You know we blunt over here at Vibes Tarot, period. Back to your reading. She is confident in who she is, and she is not afraid to be honest. Some may try to get the better of you, but she knows that you will never let yourself be manipulated. Even if quietly spoken, your truth has the impact of a roar. Come on, Lioness. Lioness is not afraid to claim what is rightfully hers. And she will not let you quit until you secure what is meant for you. With her confidence in your heart, you can live your life in the open without any need to hide. You are the holder of Lioness medicine, a brave one, a huntress, and a protector of dignity, justice, and truth. Child. Saggy, your reading is already starting lit as hell this week. Let's go. Okay? And for number 26 is for number 26, Sacred Self-Love Ritual, it says, invite your inner lioness to communicate with you. Imagine, see, feel, or pretend that you can see her moving within your own soul. You may sense her resting, seeking out her lion mate, protecting her cubs, or out on the hunt. Trust her to show you the wisdom you need for yourself now as you play with her lioness spirit and soul medicine, Sagittarius. This tea is good. Forgive me if you can hear me sipping this tea, gulping it. Wild and free in the reverse, Sagittarius. The card says all good things are wild and free. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, you know I told you I'm gonna always tell you if I get downloads in between reading this guidebook, right? The download I got for you, Saggy, as I was adjusting the cards, because you know my OCD ass, the cards got to be right. The orange of her hair, as beautiful as it is, it reminds me of the sacral chakra. You should rock orange with me this week, Sagittarius, because you see I got orange nails this week. I'm wearing orange a lot this week. Sacral chakra energy is about you being comfortable in your own skin, you being comfortable in who you are, Saggy. You being unapologetically you and not giving 3, 4, or 5 fucks how anybody else take that, you see? Una must be yourself, and the hair is like fiery sacral chakra energy, so it's like you're in that energy now. You're in that cycle, and if you don't feel it yet, you're going towards it, and this is beautiful. So let's read the guidebook now. Number 1, Saggy, says this is wild and free. This is an important time in your life when you are being guided to lead from your heart, Sagittarian. Even if it makes no sense to you or anyone else, or if your mind screams at you with fear and doubt, don't ignore what your heart is telling you. Give yourself the time and space that you need away from the noise and demands of the world and other people, so that the quiet, sure voice of your heart can be heard. Then take courage and act on what you feel. Your heart is wise and worthy of your trust, Sagittarius. Now, the spiritual guidance of this card says, your heart was never meant to be tamed, Saggy. It is always truthful. When you allow yourself to be true to your heart, it will show you how to create a beautiful contribution to this world that fills you up with joy and peace. You don't need to be ashamed of what you feel or be persuaded that you should feel differently. Your heart has a wisdom beyond the logic of the mind, Sagittarius. It has its own creative genius, a unique way to reframe problems, attract solutions, and empower us to bring our dreams to life. Some may be afraid of the wild freedom of the heart. You are not one of those people, Sagittarius. Your mind may not always understand what your heart feels and guides you the way it does, but that is okay. Reassure your mind that your heart can show you how to live in a way that is amazing, Sagittarius, and that is safe to trust in that. You are a wild child of the universe. Come on now, wild child, Saggy. And your heart is showing you the way to fulfill your divine destiny, love. Give yourself permission to live a life that makes your heart happy. The world needs your joy. See, that's fucking beautiful. First of all. Period, point blank. Just fucking beautiful. Now, the sacred self-love ritual for the Wild and Free card in reverse, Saggy, says place your hand on your heart. Say to your heart, my heart, you are wild and free. I trust you to guide me. You know what is right for me and what is not meant to be. You are honest and wise. I love you. Take a deep breath then, Saggy, and then imagine that you can breathe out through the front and back of your heart. Now be gentle and relax. This allows your heart to let go of pain, doubt, or insecurity, and to remember that it is wild and free. Saggy, I have one of those desks that go up and down on a motorized thing. So I have this little footstool thingy that I'm standing on, and I got on like my house shoes down, like sneakers on the bottom, right? So if you hear me on this thing, I apologize because it might be squeaking loud in your ear. Next is Divine Badass number 2. Sagittarius, you may feel under pressure to conform, maybe to someone else's opinions or even to your own previous plans or ideas. Saggy, don't give your power to make choices away to another. Whether that is the choice of what to believe or how to behave. Don't give away your power to the past if it will take you away from what you know is true now, Saggy. Even if it seems to be more difficult in the short term. Trust that living what you know is true and right for you is the only way that you can gain the happiness and fulfillment that you want and deserve. The spiritual guidance for Divine Badass, Saggy, says you are beautiful. You are a beautiful, divine rebel, a soul stirrer, one who rattles cages and rocks boats in the name of truth, love, and wisdom. You believe that we need to create a world that takes care of all beings. You won't be talked out of what you know is true deep in your soul. See, Saggy, I feel you on that. That's that blunt shit. That's that direct, straight shooter type of person. And I fuck with you for that, for real. Because I'm the same way. But I digress. Saggy, you refuse to be put down or manipulated by anybody. You won't let fear, yours or anybody else's, control you. You rebel against belief systems that would put doubt in your mind and fear in your heart. That's that warrior spirit energy, Saggy. You are your own person, and you know that trying to fit in is only for those who are afraid to stand out. You don't insult yourself by trying to be anyone other than your true self. You know that you don't need to be like anybody else. You are amazing and valuable just as you are. You can inspire others to overcome their fears just by believing in the truth of your heart and going after what you want with passion and confidence. You are a badass in a good way. That's dope, Saggy. Now the sacred self-love ritual. Divine Badass says it's time to shake what the Divine Mother gave you. Let your body move freely with joy and delight, Saggy. As you shake, shimmy, strut, and spin, know that you are shaking off any negativity, jealousy, disappointment, or betrayal. You are clearing your energy, Saggy, becoming fresh and ready to be once again completely, defiantly, joyfully. Number 17 in the reverse, Sagittarius, is you are the light. You are the light, love. The card says be the light when darkness surrounds you. Sagittarius number 17 says you're going through a spiritual initiation. This is happening because you are ready for it, even if it doesn't feel that way. The way to pass this test is to rely on the light within yourself. Sagittarius, don't let fear or doubt make you disturb the path ahead. Don't let fear or doubt make you distrust the path ahead. Don't give in to despair or believe that things will not work out. You are learning to trust that the universe knows what it's doing. There are great and beautiful things meant for you, and no matter what appears to be right now, they will come to you in the perfect way and at the perfect time. Keep your faith in the light. All will be well. That's beautiful, Saggy. Spiritual guidance says light is powerful. Some people don't understand this. The fear in their hearts make them cynical. That fear stops them from seeing what is true. In the absence of truth, they hold on to their judgments instead. They scoff at what they don't understand. Be careful of allowing such people to influence you, Sagittarius. It's not wise to take advice from people who are invested in creating pain. You can have compassion for them, but you must not underestimate how their negativity can taint your trust in the universe. When we feel the light within us, when we trust in it, we are able to move beyond the fear and negativity that exists in this world, Sagittarius. You have it within you to be that light. The only thing that can trap you is the choice to believe in the negative and give in to that fear. That's not you, Saggy. So don't choose that for yourself. Don't listen to people who would cause you to question the light. The light within you is the real you. Be at peace, beautiful one, for the positive power of the light in you is stronger than any darkness. That's beautiful. Now the sacred self-love ritual, Sagittarius, says focus gently on a visible source of natural light. It says that could be a candle or a campfire, the moon in the sky or reflecting on the water, the sun shining down from the heavens, or you could even close your eyes as you see, feel, imagine, or pretend that there is an external light flickering inside of you. Relax as you repeat this soothing and empowering affirmation to yourself aloud or silently in your mind for as long as feels good for you. You ready, Saggy? It says, I choose to trust the light. I am safe and held in the light. I am the light. I choose to trust the light. I'm safe and held in the light. I am the light. Saggy, I have to write that affirmation down on my list of affirmations here because I like that. And I don't have Saggy nowhere in my chart, but that speaks to me. Yes. Come on, Saggy. I choose to trust the light. I am safe and held in the light. I am the light, child. Ain't you better, Saggy? Look at that. Look at that. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, Sagittarius. You had a great self-love spread this week, huh? Wow. This is so much growth here. If your spirit is heavy, if your heart is heavy, because I just got a clairvoyant download of a heart with like holes in it. Like, if your heart is heavy right now, Saggy, that's okay. Because this whole cycle is nothing but growth, love. So just hold on. You'll weather that storm and you'll be on to this right here. Some of the Sagittariuses are already here, but some of you are working on getting here. Purging energy, tears, crying. It's okay. You see how the paint looks like drips. It's like tear energy after seeing the heart with the holes in it. In the singing bowl too, that's where I actually saw it. So, Saggy, I'm gonna leave it there, honey, okay? Thanks for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thanks for pulling up on me again to check another self-love spread by Vibes Tarot. Okay? Look more, Saggy. Stay tuned. February 2nd, episode 2222 for 2222. It's gonna be lit. That's gonna be your next confession spread. Okay? I'm not sure if this is in the frame or not, but your next confession spread will be February 2nd is when we're dropping that, okay? So stay tuned for that, and thanks for supporting us. Thank you. Later, Saggy.